Good morning, you guys. I hope everybody is doing okay because I am doing wonderful. I am doing great today. I'm just getting off work, but guess what, y'all? We got a new president-elect, Joey Biden. Yes! Joe Biden. Yes. Sorry if you didn't vote for him, but he is your president too. Ooh. But we're not going to do that. We're not going to get on that right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna cook some dressing for Thanksgiving. And this is for all the I had somebody ask me about some dressing. So I'm cooking dressing for, like the younger generation. Some of them just getting out on their own, getting their own place, whatever they want to cook their little first Thanksgiving dinner or whatever. Okay. So I'm gonna do a full Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm not gonna do it all in one day. No, sir, no sir, Bob. Like I said, I'm just getting off work, so I'm gonna go ahead and cook this dressing. And then what I'm gonna do is once I cook it, I'm gonna freeze it. I gotta work Thanksgiving night. I'm not gonna be cooking all day, so I want to wake up. My stuff gonna be done. Wednesday, everything's gonna be done. We're gonna warm it up Thursday. Well, we're going down the road anyway. But we're gonna eat. I'm gonna sit around and eat like a fat pig, and then I go to work. So let's get started. If you are new to this channel, y'all know what to do. And if you don't, let me go ahead and tell you. Go ahead and subscribe to this video. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything. It's free, so you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, the little red rectangle button. Just click it once. You don't have to do it every video, just one time. That's it. Next to it, it'll be a bell. Click on that bell and select all at the top. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Okay, all right. And also, y'all, make sure y'all be liking the video. Give the video a thumbs up, and if you want to leave me a comment, please feel free to do so. Okay, so let me show y'all what's going on, what I got going on here. Let me move the camera to the stove. I don't know if y'all can see. I want to make sure the lighting okay. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know what? I forgot something. I forgot to drink this. So, I'm going to do it now. Ew, I must have washed this out good. That looks nasty. Hold a minute. Got a clean bowl in the sink. It was just a little vinegar from the spoon, but it didn't look right. Let's see what this rag. The baking soda. Y'all can see that. And the water. Hideous. I can't see it working yet, y'all, but I can feel it. I can feel the difference in my clothes. But I just can't see it. So I guess I gotta keep going so I can see it. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and melt this butter. So we'll get this cornbread on the road. I got 1 stick of margarine. This is Blue Bonnet. You can get any kind you like, baby. It don't matter. It don't matter. Margarine is margarine. So use your type of margarine that you like. And this just Walmart Great Value butter. This real butter. And like I said, you can use Land O'Lakes. You can use anything. I buy it. Now, I use Land O'Lakes with my cakes and pies, because it just got that good, rich taste. But then again, sometimes I use just any kind of butter. I use Walmart brand and any other kind of brand of butter. It just all depends on what my money looking like. You still can't really tell. So we're going to go ahead and melt this butter. And while we do that, I got 4 eggs in this bowl right here. Y'all already can see I got my, ooh, that's so nasty. Buttermilk. And let's go ahead and put my flour and meal in here. So first thing we got to do, y'all, is make the cornbread. Now, if y'all used to making Jiffy Mix by itself will not get stiff enough for your dressing. Now, you can put some flour and some meal in a bowl, and you can add some Jiffy Mix. I did that before, like before I start, well, when I was learning how to cook. I used to use Jiffy Mix all the time, but when I tried to use only Jiffy Mix to make my dressing, it didn't work. It was too loose. It won't get stiff enough for your dressing because you have to put your broth in there. So you can add a box of Jiffy Mix to this cornbread mix if you want, if you like it sweet or whatever, but you don't have to. So I'm going to use 2 cups of flour over here. Sorry. And I'm trying to measure it for y'all because y'all know I don't measure that. It's just the way I was taught how to cook. 2 cups of flour. And then, and you already know if you cooking something just for yourself and it's just you, just small, use 1 cup. You don't have to do 2. And I'm doing 2 cups of meal. Okay. Can y'all see that? I got a little bit of, let me turn this down. There's only a little bit of buttermilk in here. But I'm going to pour all of it in this bowl. Oh, I did. Dang, I'm sorry. I could have measured it. My bad. Too late now. So what I'm doing is I'm pouring the buttermilk. You can use regular milk if you want to. I'm pouring the buttermilk in here till it get loose enough for me to stir. I want it really loose. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. See, right now it's real thick. It's stiff. See how stiff it is? So we got to put some more buttermilk in. Now first I'm going to rinse this buttermilk out this jug with a little water. I just put a little water in there. Pour it in there. I don't play no games. Y'all know I don't play no games. I get every little bit of everything. Every little way I can save $1, I save it. Open this up, shake it up good. Then we're going to stir it up. See what we're working with. I got to put sugar in here too. I got to put a little sugar. That's why I said if you want to use a thing of Jiffy Mix, you can. That way you won't even have to add sugar. But it's been so long since I cooked with Jiffy Mix, I don't even have any. Probably 1/2 cup of sugar. One 1/2 cup. Cut that off. See how translucent it's starting to get? How loose it's starting to get? Well, I can just easily stir it. But it's still thick. I don't want it that thick. So I'm going to add a little more. Let me add these 4 eggs to it first. Then we're going to add this butter and this margarine mixed up. Pour this in here. Before we add any more milk to it. I think it's loose enough for me to whisk now. So now I'm going to take my whisk. And I want to whip it all together. Thin it out. You don't have one? Go to the Dollar Tree and get you one. Oh, Walmart. Well, just use your spoon. I want just a little more milk in there. It's loose, but I want just a little more loose. And this is it. Buttermilk cornbread. A little too thick. I want a little more milk in it. Now I probably use about 2 cups of milk on this. But like I say, I had, 2 cups of milk, 1 cup for each 1 flour, 1 meal, 1 cup of milk. So we use 2 flour and 2 meals, so 2 cups of buttermilk. There you go. I want it real easy to stir. I could just barely, I don't have to hold the whisk. I could just barely stir it with my hand, like fingers. That's how thin I want it. Okay. So that's done. Now, I'm going to spray this pan. I got some butter spray here. This stove get on my nerve. It's so hard to keep it clean. So this is what my cornbread mix look like. See how almost watery it is? That's how I want it. I'm just going to use an aluminum pan and spray it real good, y'all. Spray all the cracks real good. Because you don't want your dressing to be all stuck to your pan when you're trying to get it up with the spoon. Pour your cornbread mix in it. I already got the oven on 350. So we're going to let this cornbread cook till it brown. I'm going to put it on the bottom first. And then I'll take it out and put it on the top. That's hot. Okay. Now, let me clean my mess up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cook the turkey legs. And this is where we're going to get our broth from for our dressing. So we got the dressing in the oven. Now we got to make the juice. You know what I'm saying? All right. So these are my 3 turkey legs. Let me bring the camera down a little more. My 3 turkey legs in here. See? And see the water's just cover them up. But I want more water than that. So I'm going to add some more water to this. And the reason why I need a little more water is because it's always better to have more water than not enough. Because this is going to be your juice that you're going to pour on your cornbread. And you don't want to run out and your cornbread be dry. You're going to have some dry dressing. I don't want no dry dressing. So now I know if you cook it in a crock pot, you don't have to worry about it, but crock pot take too long for me. So I'd rather just put it on the stove. See all that water I got in there now? I'm gonna go ahead and cut it on. Put it on medium, medium high, either one. And you're gonna have to let this boil for maybe about an hour. If you do medium high, let it boil for about an hour. But if you do just medium by itself, probably an hour and a half. You want it to just, you want it to boil till you see that meat start falling off the bone. Because I'm gonna pick that meat off and then I'm gonna put it in the dressing. So this is Miss Dash, and I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of Miss Dash. I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of Poultry Seasoning. This is real strong, so be careful. You don't want to put too much. And then I'm gonna put a teaspoon of ground thyme. 1 teaspoon. Tablespoon of celery seeds. And a tablespoon of the table blend. It's almost like Miss Dash, but it's just a little finer. 1 tablespoon. You ain't got to measure it perfect now. Come on. Come on now. And we're going to stir this up. Let it boil. That's it. Oh, I forgot. Y'all know what? One thing I did forget that I need to put in here is some minced onions. So I do got to do that. I didn't even have it in my list of ingredients. So I do use minced onion. Or either chopped onions. Dried chopped onion or minced onion. Dried minced onions. Either one. Let me see. Some back here. That's what they look like. Probably a half a bottle. I would have put the whole bottle if I had it, but it wasn't that many in here. I would use the whole bottle. And only because I got a lot of water. Okay, let me clean this mess up. Then we're going to go ahead and chop up the onion, bell pepper, celery. Don't want to stop. I knew I was forgetting something. I forget the most important part. Doggone chicken bouillon. I get this from Walmart. It's on the aisle where they like the Mexican food and stuff at. I get it from over there. It's good. It's real salty. So I basically only use this when I'm boiling something. Because you can always pour some of your water off. It's too salty. And you can add more water to dilute it, you know. So I only use this when I'm boiling. So I'm going to start off with 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Let me see. I'll come back and taste it. I should have did 5, but I want to make sure it ain't salty. So I did 4 tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Okay? Not teaspoon, but tablespoon. I'll come back and taste it. Not now, that meat too raw. Hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut up the onion, bell pepper, and the celery. So I'll do the celery first. There it is too. And I'm only going to use maybe 3 or 4 of these. I got to rinse them off first because they're real dirty. I think I'm going to use 4. You don't want to use too many because then your dressing going to be overpowering. It's going to taste like too much celery. Sorry. So let's rinse it out. Let me bring this over here. My little ninja chopper, y'all. Okay. I'm going to rinse this celery out. It's so dirty. And I cut the top and the bottom off. I'm going to something. I said, this is my favorite knife. Y'all know this is my raggedy knife. This is the favorite one. Camera keep going out. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. Cut the bottom like right here. And then the top part of it about right there. Then wash it off real good because it's real dirty. Really dirty. You can even cut it down the middle. I cut it down the middle to make sure I get it washed off real good. Like that. You can break it. You ain't even got to cut it. And I cut mine down the middle so I can just take my hand and rub the middle so I can make sure it's washed real good. You can break this. If you got one of these, you ain't got to cut it. You can break it. I mean, I'm just so used to doing it, but you don't even have to cut it. I'm going to cut it because I want to get all of them in there at one time. I think Walmart got Black Friday sale going on now. Walmart.com, they got these on there for less than $20. And these things chop your stuff up good. Gotta wash this off too. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and chop this up. Now, if you like yours chunky, you know, you like to bite down on it, then you probably want to stop right here. See how that look? Hold on. Like a little chunky like that. I'm gonna do mine all the way to its juice. Hold on. So I'm gonna keep going to its juice because I don't like to bite down on it in my dressing. I just wanted to have that taste. Make it taste good. Probably have to put some bell pepper in there because the bell pepper got a lot of juice in it. So let me cut this. And what I'm doing, I'm cutting the top out. You don't have to cut the top out. You could have cut it in half. You could have cut it in half first. You don't know how to cut a bell pepper, and then you could have cut the top out like that. So you still got to cut the insides out. Insides and the seeds. You can pour that out. So the only thing you're going to do is dump the seeds out and rinse it off. Do the same thing for this one. Y'all, I don't know why the camera keeps stopping. I'm sorry. I think it's full. I think my memory full. My SD card. Y'all ain't got no iPhone. I got an Android. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I put a hole in it and then go around. We're going to tear the hull off the onion. It don't have to be perfect. When you cooking soul food, don't nothing have to be perfect. Nothing have to be perfect unless you like baking cakes or something. The hell. Okay, I'm back. My camera kept going out, y'all, so I got one onion cut up. I'm gonna cut this onion up. I'm trying to hurry up and finish with this because I got the wash machine on now. Cut this one up in here too. I had to delete a lot of stuff and save it to my USB off my phone because I like keeping videos and stuff. The kids, grandkids, and all that. So, while I was doing that, the turkey done and the cornbread done. I'm just gonna push it down in here. I'm gonna do the onions real fine too, just like I got the bell pepper and the celery. The onion almost look like a frosted, a snow cone. Almost. There we go. Look at it. Onion. So I'm gonna put my onion in here too. Mix all of it together. Because I may not use all of it. You don't want to use too much. You want enough to have a taste, but you don't want to use too much. Stir it up. Stir it all up together, that way I can get all of it. Onion, bell pepper, and celery at the same time. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side. Hold on while I rinse this stuff out. Alright, y'all, I'm back. So, the turkey is done. And what I'm gonna do, oh, let me tell y'all, I had put 3 more. I added 3 more tablespoons of chicken bouillon. Okay? Because it didn't taste like nothing. So what I'm doing is taking the turkey legs out of the broth. See? We got turkey broth. I'm sitting them over there. I got some old turkey legs that I had already had. And I'm going to use those, take the meat off of those as well as these. So I'm taking these 3 legs out of the broth. Because we're going to use this juice. Alright. Now, let me move it out my way. So I'm going to bring the cornbread around. And I'm going to move the juice. Hold on. The cornbread right here so you can see it. See how pretty it look? We're going to break it up. You break it up with a spoon on your hand. I don't like stuff up under my nails, so I always use gloves. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, I think I want to eat a piece of that. Let me see. That might look like, oh, good. tell y'all, the key to good dressing is good cornbread. The cornbread gotta be good. It's still hot though. Put that to the side and my little piece of bread. Ooh, it's hot. And that's going to be more than enough juice. So I am not throwing it away. I'm going to save it for next time. Well, just in case I might have to do some more dressing later on. That's good enough. Because the juice going to melt everything. We're going to get it all wet. Okay. And I got 2 cans of cream of celery. Put both of these in here. I gotta add a little water to the can. Put a little water now. Then we're going to add some of the bell pepper, onion, and celery. We'll start off with 2 scoops. I might use one more. There's no way I'll use all of this because it'll be too much. It'll just taste like bell pepper, onion, and celery. That might be too much there, but we'll see. Okay, so now I got my meat back there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear the skin off of it. And I'm gonna take the meat and put it in here. Then we're gonna put the juice on it. See how I got the skin on the turkey? Pull it off. It's so easy. You can easily pull it off. Just let it cool all the way because it's still hot. Whoa. Yeah, it's hot. And if you happen to get a bone in here, it's a turkey bone. It ain't like it's a fish bone. It ain't gonna do nothing. It'll be alright. I like my turkey meat kind of chunky. If you like it real shredded, then pull it apart some more. But I like for mine to be a little chunky. And like I said, I would have just had this 3 pieces of meat, but I had some extra turkey legs I had already had in the refrigerator because I had cooked some a couple of days ago, some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and debone those and put that meat in here too. Ooh, that's hot. And I'm gonna tell you something else you could do. You can do some Cornish hens. Oh my God, those, ooh, that makes some good dressing as well. Good dressing. So, pull this off. Hot. Oh, Lord. Y'all probably hear my washing machine. It's ticking a little bit, but it's alright. It's still getting the job done. I should have cut it off because they're getting loud. They're good. This turkey right here is a little harder than the other one because I cooked it like that on purpose. But I'm still gonna put it in here though. Like I said, if you got a bone or two that fall in here and you don't see it, don't worry about it. When you get ready to eat it, it'll be so easy to get out your mouth. It's not like it's a fish bone. Look how full this pan's starting to look. That's it. Got them big chunky pieces in there. Now all we gotta do is pour the juice on here. Let me get a cup. Hold on. Okay. So, in my juice, I'm gonna stir it up real good. And y'all make sure your juice is not salty, because if it's salty, then your dressing gonna be salty. So there were 3 of these cups, and these 2 cups. So there was 6 cups just now. Just stir this all up together. And we want it loose. Don't want it real tight. Don't want it real tight. Because it's gonna stiffen up. That bell pepper didn't cut up good. Taking that out. Stir it all in there together. I'm still gonna add some more because this is not loose as I want it. If you don't have it loose enough, then once it finishes cooking, it's gonna dry out. Then your dressing gonna be dry. I hate dry dressing and dry turkey. I hate that it come off that chicken. That. Okay, now I think that's it. I think this is loose enough, y'all. Yeah. So we're gonna cover up with aluminum foil. Then we're gonna put in the oven. I almost said dryer. See, I'm picking all these out. Only because I got time. Stir that up like that. We're going to cover it up with some aluminum foil. Put it in the oven for 30 minutes. Then we're going to take the aluminum foil off of it and let it brown on the top. Okay? So that's good enough right there.
Auntie, don't you got it, Edra?
What?
Do jackets like this?
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Minutes on 350. Then we're gonna take the foil off, put it on the bottom rack. Then we'll take the foil off, put it on the top rack so it can brown. All right, y'all. Let's get this dressing out the oven. I'm so sleepy. I ain't been to sleep since I got on. I gotta go get me a nap. Get back, Carol. Whew, don't that look good? It looks so good. Let's see, it's done, but guess what? I'll be able to put this pan back in the oven, warm it up, let it get hot on Thanksgiving morning, and it's gonna be just right. So let me get a little bit. Hold on. Girl, get from under there. And also, let me tell y'all, it is done. But when it sits for a while, it's going to stiffen up even more. So this is all you got to do. Just take it out and let it sit. And it's going to stiffen up a little more. If you don't want it, like, dry. It's going to be moist. It's not going to be like this. It's going to be a little more stiffer as it sits. Let me taste it. It's hot. It's hot, but it's just right. Hot. Carl, where you going? Say hello, everybody. Say hello. Say I've been all over the floor. I've been everywhere. I just be everything in everything. Picking up what you can't put your hand in there. That's hot. Tell everybody bye. Tell everybody bye bye. You trying to say bye, y'all? Tell everybody bye bye. Say bye bye. Say I'm 10 months. I'm trying to say bye bye. Say bye bye. Tell them bye bye. We're gonna holler at y'all in the next video, y'all. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. And to you all a good night. See y'all in the next video.